Hey everybody, Aaron Dillon here, Managing Director of AG Dillon & Co. I got a pre-IPO company update for the week ending September 29, 2023. Let's get into it. OpenAI, the artificial intelligence startup behind ChatGPT, is in discussions with investors regarding a share sale that could value the company between $80 billion to $90 billion, tripling its value from earlier this year. Microsoft owning a 49% stake could see substantial paper profits from such a valuation. OpenAI, which began as a research-oriented nonprofit, has projected reaching $1 billion in revenue this year. That is a huge number, with expectations of generating billions more in 2024. This company is growing very fast. The company has been pivotal in the AI sector, with its products prompting tech giants to revise their product strategies. The proposed deal would allow employees to sell their shares. Sam Altman, OpenAI CEO, has expressed no intention for OpenAI to go public or to sell itself. The tender offer has attracted significant interest from investment giants and highlights the rapid growth and influence of generative AI products in the tech industry. Jony Ive, the acclaimed iPhone designer, and OpenAI CEO Sam Altman are reportedly exploring the development of a new AI hardware device, a move that could signify a significant collaboration in the tech industry. While the specifics of the device and the nature of the development are yet undisclosed, discussions have involved high-level profile figures like SoftBank CEO Masayoshi Son. OpenAI could potentially gain a competitive edge in the intensifying AI market with such a consumer device. Keep your eye out for this one. I think it's going to be very, very cool. Also important to note, Sam Altman has invested into Humane, which aims to develop innovative wearable devices that incorporate AI. So he's very much focused on the hardware space, OpenAI CEO Sam Altman. Microsoft is developing alternative cost-effective AI models as a contingency plan due to the rising costs of running advanced AI models. Microsoft has a substantial investment in and partnership with OpenAI. So a lot of the stuff you do through Microsoft is actually OpenAI. So they're trying to lower that cost there. Peter Lee, who's overseeing Microsoft's researchers in directing efforts to create smaller, less expensive conversational AI, with some Microsoft-made AI software already being integrated into products like Bing. The company is focused on distilled models, which are smaller and more economical, with one such model, Orca, showing promising results. These developments are part of Microsoft's strategy to control costs and optimize resources as it incorporates AI-powered features in its products and services. The initiative to develop in-house AI models could also provide Microsoft with more negotiating leverage on its future dealings with OpenAI. It's very true, while addressing the specific and diversified needs of its products and customer base. Amazon is investing up to $4 billion. That's sick. That is a real number. $4 billion in AI startup Anthropic, aiming to develop reliable and high-performing foundation models to make Anthropic's AI widely available to AWS customers. That's their cloud service, AWS. This collaboration will see AWS become Anthropic's primary cloud provider, utilizing AWS chips for model training and development. This investment responds to significant customer demand for Anthropic's Claude model on AWS, allowing organizations to optimize Claude's performance for tasks like dialogue, content generation, and complex reasoning across various industries. Amazon will hold a minority stake in Amazon for $4 billion. So Anthropic's last stated round was in May of 2023. They raised $450 million at a $5 billion post-money valuation. They did a round a couple months back, but it was not disclosed how much money they raised or the round. So I got, if Amazon's coming in with a minority stake at $4 billion, Anthropic must be valued north of $10 billion, is my best guess. Shopify has invested in wholesale e-commerce site Faire, enhancing its partnership ecosystem with startups that align with its e-commerce software solutions for sellers. While the specifics of the deal remain undisclosed, Shopify's partnerships usually involve equity and future purchase warrants. This collaboration follows a similar venture with Klaviyo in 2022, involving a $100 million investment, which proved lucrative for Shopify. Klaviyo, of course, just went public a couple weeks back at $9.5 billion. Faire will integrate with Shopify, allowing sellers to streamline inventory management through a new app, reflecting the ongoing synergy between e-commerce platforms and supportive software solutions. Faire last raised $816 million in May of 2022 at a $12.6 billion valuation, led by Dragoneer, Durable Capital, and D1 Capital. Epic Games is laying off approximately 830 employees, or 16% of the company, and divesting from Bandcamp, an online music platform, while spinning off most of Super Awesome, which is a digital engagement tool suite for brands to target kids, due to financial stability concerns. Tim Sweeney's Epic CEO said, "For a while now, we've been spending way more money than we earn, investing in the next evolution of Epic and growing Fortnite as a metaverse-inspired ecosystem for creators. I had long been optimistic that we could power through this transition without layoffs, but in retrospect, I see that this was unrealistic," end quote. Fortnite's growth has been primarily driven by creator content, with significant revenue sharing from the company that was announced a couple months back that they were up in the rev share there. The layoffs and divestitures are aimed at stabilizing the company's finances, with affected employees receiving severance package and additional support. Okay, big capital raises for the week ending September 22, 2023, on the heels of what I believe to be a successful IPO for Instacart. Joker, which is also a grocery delivery service, shouldered a massive down round, negative 41% below its last primary round. The company pulled in $50 million this past week at an $800 million valuation. That's down $600 million from its Series C at $1.4 billion. Excuse me. That's a D-unicorn, I guess, right? Is probably what you call that. Two other highlights for the week. Mapbox is an AI-powered location tech company, raised a $280 million Series E at a $1.8 billion valuation. That's 51% decrease from its $1.2 billion valuation Series D in April of 2022. 43 months ago, SoftBank Group invested. And Bolt Tech, a tech-first insurance marketplace, raised $246 million Series B at a $1.6 billion valuation. That's a 60% increase from its billion-dollar valuation Series A in December of 2021, 22 months ago. Tokyo Marine and Nishido Fire Insurance led. Okay, last up, we got pre-IPO stock performance as of September 25, 2023. First, I got a few research notes for you. So we updated Databricks valuation on our most recent primary round. Anthropic's round was also announced, as I just highlighted, but valuation is not public, so we have not updated that valuation yet. We also picked up research covering on Hugging Face, Scale AI, and Cohere, now that Instacart and Klaviyo are public. The week's winners, Anthropic was up 33%. Obviously, they just had a huge round. It wasn't stated, so the secondary market reflected that. OpenAI was up 15%. Brex was up 4.6%. Stripe was up 2.8%. And Plaid was up 1.2%. OpenAI, I think, will continue to go up higher. It was about $32 billion in the secondary before this announcement happened. So I can see OpenAI shooting up high here over the next several weeks. Okay, week's losers. We had Discord down 11.4%, Klarna down 5%, Airtable down 4.4%, and Neuralink down 3.3%. SpaceX was down 2.5%. Top valuations, ByteDance still number one at $211 billion. That's TikTok. SpaceX was at $152. Stripe was at $53. Databricks is at $45. OpenAI is at $37 now. And again, I see that going higher. It's probably going to jump up into that number 3 spot behind ByteDance and SpaceX. If you want to see more current valuations and performance data, just go to agdillon.com. It's right there at the top on the header. You can't miss it. Okay, that's it for me this week. If you have any pre-IPO stock research needs, please reach out. Thanks, and see you guys next week.